My name is Malik Wilson. I'm a sales associate with Salesforce. I believe we spoke on the phone earlier.
Oh yes, my name is Pat Thomas and I'm the VP of Sales. Nice to meet you. Sorry about that. I just got my glasses yesterday. It takes some time getting used to.
Well, they're nice glasses at least. Where'd you get them?
I got them right up the street at the eye care clinic.
The one on Lebanon? My cousin owns that place.
Oh, so let me get this straight. I bought glasses from your cousin, and I'm supposed to be buying software from you. So let me guess. I'm just another family customer, aren't I?
Well, I wouldn't say that what I'm doing today is making a sale. I'm here mostly to assess the technology needs of your company. If you find that you like the problems and the solutions and the goals that we've identified today, we can move on to another meeting. That one would sound a little bit more like a sale.
Great. Where do we start today?
Well, I first want to know if there's anybody else who will be joining us for today's meeting.
No, not today. If we move on to another meeting, a few of my associates will join.
All right, great. I just want to make sure that all of the decision makers get all of the necessary information so that we can decide what is the best technology system for your company.
You're pretty thorough. Today, it's just me.
All right. I'd like to ask a few questions about your company. First, how many employees do you have?
We have 4 regional managers, 5 top level managers, and 20 salesmen.
All right. And how many of these would you say use technology systems on a regular basis?
100%. It's necessary for keeping everyone informed. We also use it for some basic functions, such as accounting and decision making.
All right, I see. I have a few questions based off the responses you gave. 1, what current systems do you use? And 2, how effective do you think your workers are in using these systems?
We use Microsoft Outlook for communications mostly. We also use Excel spreadsheets and a very basic accounting program. I am not exactly sure how to answer your second question. However, I do know that we usually get timely Excel spreadsheets.
All right, I see. I see that your IT systems are a bit disjoint. Do you think that you could benefit from a system that integrates all of these?
It indeed would be a great help. We have to open multiple tabs and also pay for different companies for each of the systems. I would like to move away from that.
All right. I agree that integration would help speed up some of your processes. It would also get rid of some of the drawbacks that come with the disjoint system. And you spoke about not being able to answer one of my questions earlier.
Yes, it was about the effectiveness of our workers.
All right. And do you think that you would need such information? Would you like to be able to know how efficiently each one of your workers uses the systems?
It definitely could help us identify who needs training.
Right. It can also give you ideas of changes that you can have in your system, such as employing a system that's easier to use or a system that gives feedback on usage. I would like to ask you a question. Do you think that you possibly lose revenue and incur unnecessary costs and expenses by using a system that's disjoint? And are there any other issues that you see with your current system?
I can definitely see how it affects our money and adds an unnecessary load on our salespeople. We want them to have more time to work on building relationships and selling.
I agree. And you talk about the need to build relationships. Are you looking to build relationships with completely new clients? I would also like to know how effective you think your current communications and sales interactions are.
We are mostly trying to strengthen the relationships we have with our current clients. We are looking to build more relationships later in response to an international demand. As far as the effectiveness of our current communications go, it could be faster. I would like for our salespeople to have a better way to keep up with the needs of clients.
Okay, so you're possibly looking to expand to an international base. All right. Do you see how better communication could help facilitate that widespread business?
I do. It would really help with the coordination. Lots of other companies are already international. We need to be just as efficient as they are. We'll need a top communication system.
I agree. Do you think that you lose any prospective sales due to poor communication?
It definitely does make sense that we could, yes. We currently don't have a way to measure how many, if any, we've lost.
Do you see the helpfulness of such information at least?
Yes, it could help us consistently improve our communications and salespeople.
You mentioned the improvement of your sales workers a lot. Would you be interested in training them to use a new system?
I would if the technology is worthwhile.
All right. And would you like to be able to have an opportunity to use a system for a free limited time in order to see how well your workers could work with this new system?
That would be a great opportunity, yes. It would let us know how well the system works with our company. It would also make me feel sure about the product before purchase.
It would, yes. Do you see how such an opportunity could let you know more things that you would probably like or need in a new system?
Yes, it would be neat if we could customize the system to fit our needs during that time.
I was going to say exactly that. I agree that customization is a very, very important feature of a new system. Do you see how going with a company that offers customization could help save costs of implementation and also cut down some risks in the long run?
I do. Hopefully, we can find a package that offers customization. Cutting costs is one of our goals.
All right, we touched on cost and expenses a bit. I'd like to know a little bit more about your revenue and your expected growth.
Our revenue last year was just under $30 million. Our growth seems to be at a constant 10% each year. I base my expectations on that number.
All right, 30 million is a pretty handsome revenue, I'd say. And your growth is quite healthy too. I'd like to know if you're satisfied with that growth.
More is better as long as it's sustainable.
I definitely do think that you could sustain more growth as long as your information technology systems meet the needs of your company. If you get a lot more efficient, you could definitely stimulate more growth by expanding because of lower costs and thus lower prices. I would like to know if you recognize any more inefficiencies or weaknesses in your current system.
We need a better way with keeping up with the sales goals and producing more leads.
All right. Do you think that using an analytic tool could help produce more sales leads? And do you think that a system that integrates calendars and sales data could help keep your salespeople on track?
It's something that I feel we need.
All right, great. I have a few questions about the mobility of your workers. Are they always on the go?
They are. That's what makes the job difficult.
All right. Are you familiar with cloud-based systems? Basically, the tools your people use will be available to them online. That would allow them to access everything they need without hard drives and so on. So when they go, all they need is a tablet or a computer, and they could access it anywhere, anytime.
Are there any risks with security?
Many security measures can be employed, especially the use of personal passcodes and things like that. And in some cases, a cloud-based system is a lot more secure than other systems. If you use hard drives and computers, you can lose these. And this could be the loss of very, very valuable information. Also, if you lose a flash drive and it's in the hand of another person, that could cause a lot of issues.
I see. That is a neat feature to have.
Right. I hope you consider systems that offer the cloud. I have a few more questions to ask.
Oh, go ahead.
All right. What other companies are you looking into?
I'm currently looking into Microsoft Dynamics and Sugar CRM.
I see. And what do you like about these?
Well, Microsoft is familiar to us somewhat. I feel it would probably be easier to learn. Sugar CRM is more cost effective.
Those are good features to consider. And I would like to know if you would be interested in a higher price in order to get a product that is top of the market, one that offers top efficiency. And
Only if the product is indeed above others and at the top of the list, yes. If it means we be more efficient than other competitors, yes.
all right, I see the need of, top efficiency. It would help you be a lot more competitive as compared to those who sell similar products. The revenue growth from being the most efficient is something to consider as part of cost effectiveness. Don't you agree?
It should, yes.
All right. I would also like to know what else you consider when juggling between these three different companies.
Now, I mostly want to try out each and see what all they all have to offer. Prices, the plans, and so on.
If you're still interested in Salesforce after this meeting, we can set up another time to meet and we can discuss all of the considerations that you have.
Great. I'd like to set up another meeting.
How's Friday of next week?
Same time?
Sure.
I'm all for it.
Hopefully we can catch lunch that next time.
That sounds good. Have a nice one, Rudy.
Nice to meet you too, Pat. Thanks.